the Hanjo. How you doing, everybody? Whoa, I want to talk about ugly cars, but not for long. Yeah, this Cybertruck's been catching a lot of backhands lately. And yeah, I admit maybe it's not the most beautiful vehicle on the planet. It kind of ranks up there with those metal bait traps that you might see. Mouse goes in, eats the poison, and croaks. Doesn't turn into a frog, he dies. So that's what the Cybertruck kind of looks like that to me. I will say, as ugly as it is, that doesn't necessarily make it unappealing to me. But yeah, most of the people, I don't know that I've heard anybody who's driven one complain about it. I don't know that I've heard anyone who's driven one talk about it. maybe that's more of a damaging argument or whatever. But anyhow, most people who talk serious smack about it have never even seen one in person or touched one, or let alone gotten inside and driven one, so I don't know, that's a topic for a different day. But it is pretty ugly. But is it as ugly as the Pontiac Aztec? That vehicle don't need no alibi. It's ugly. UGLY in just about every angle. You could put a tent, right? Is that the thing? You could put a tent, attach one to the rear of the vehicle and sleep in it. Kind of like something that's partway into a cocoon. I don't know. But I saw one the other day. This is 2004 right now. And I saw an Aztec, a bright yellow one. IRL. I hate that. In real life, I saw one, and it was mint. Absolute mint. Someone cared for this Pontiac Aztec. Is it even a Pontiac? Am I getting that wrong? You can correct me in the comments. It was not as ugly as I remember it to have been when it first came out. And I don't know, is that because vehicles today aren't as beautiful as they used to be when I was a kid? I would suggest there's something to that. There's something to that when you live in a day and an age when a Pontiac Aztec, it doesn't look that bad, right? So I don't know what to say about that, but that's got a reputation of being ugly. Then you got, vehicles like the Chevy Avalanche, which looks like a giant kid's toy. It's got big obvious plastic parts, and I know there's a lot of, I'm not saying my opinion one way or the other, I'm just saying a lot of people, when that thing came out, they're like, it looks like a kid's toy, and not a good one, and whatever. But it's got a lot of, there's a lot of potential with it, I suppose. And it's a Chevy if you like Chevy, so it's got that going for it. Is this a wake or a restaurant? That food must be good. I have never seen a line there in my life. Yeah, so all right. How about other ugly cars? I will not put the Gremlin in this category. My parents' first car when they got married was an AMC Gremlin, and the Gremlin will forever have my love. I have the hood ornament from that vehicle, and that car to me is a thing of beauty. I like a Gremlin, but some people thought they were ugly. But I'll give you ugly. The Pacer, which I don't think was that ugly. I think it's a pleasant looking sort of a car that fits into a niche somehow, where it looks like it makes sense, and it's an appealing car, except that if you fall asleep in it in the sun, you will die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just, if you leave your coffee cup, full of coffee in the car, and run in to get because you forgot your briefcase or whatever. I don't know, do people carry briefcases? Your coffee's boiling by the time you get back out there. It was a terrarium. The old Pacer. I don't think it was as ugly as it was, you know, maligned to be, but that's okay. Some people thought it was ugly, but not I. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. And then there's the, what am I even talking about? What am I even talking about? Then there's the PT Cruiser. Oh, no, come back. Yeah, the PT Cruiser was one of those, where it came out, and for the first several seconds, people were like, yeah, wow, look at that thing. And then it was kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of a, what is it, a Stratus? Just with a different top on? I don't know what to say about the PT Cruiser, but some people thought it might be ugly. Now the Road King with the ape hangers and the fishtails, that will never be an ugly vehicle. That will always be beautiful. You got that big, what are you doing, buddy? You didn't want to park that close? I'm giving you space at the risk of my own life here, and people texting behind me, you know. I'm not sure what got me on that topic. I think when I saw that Tesla Cybertruck, my very first instinct was like, you know, we've got those at the old oh my goodness, at the old folks home where I clearly just came out of. I can't string a thought together. My old job at the pie shop. Yeah, we had some of those around. Of course, you want to keep rodents out, and you know, we did a good job. We ate the food we made because it was good food. All right. Anyhow, that's it. So that's what I thought of when I saw it. Oh, hey, I'm going to point out a place to you here, so pay attention. We're in a town called Norwood. Look at this place right there. Frutitas y Mas. Frutitas y Mas is like a juice bar kind of thing, or a juice cafe. Café de Jugo, or not cafe. Cafe is coffee, right? Did I get it wrong? Jugo. Anyway, you can get some good Jugo at that place. And my wife and I went in there, and yeah, the woman behind the counter was from El Salvador, which is, you know, I visited El Salvador once many moons ago, and it was, what a beautiful country. You know, it was really fraught with gang violence, and it was pretty terrifying in certain respects to be there, being a tattooed bald guy. I didn't want to get associated with whom I should not have been associated with, so it was a little it was with some trepidation that I was there. But what a beautiful country, beautiful people, the best coffee I've ever had. And yeah, so Frutitas y Mas, Norwood, Massachusetts, Washington Street. What street are we on? And so come down here. I think they're closed on Mondays, but yeah, 8:30 to 5:30, something like that. Come down, get a juice. Tell them Matt the Greeter sent you. They never heard of me, and so they'll charge you double. Yeah, same deal. And that's about it. Could you swing any wider, Kia? You are not driving a big rig. And I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna take this turn here. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, the hot weather, I get a little more decel pop this time of year. You're welcome, New England. All right, Matt the Greeter, Bug Smasher, blazing hot sun. I don't really want to turn here, so I'm glad he turned. All right, yeah, hey, every time I go to hang up, I hit the throttle, right? This is like, I'm like that aunt at the party. Would you just, you said goodbye. Would you just leave, please? All right, well, I'm leaving. Bye.